Minecraft's Sulfur Cave. Biome has a serious problem. Nobody's talking about Minecraft's newest addition. The Sulfur Cave biome looks stunning. Glowing deposits, alien textures, an atmosphere unlike anything the game has had before. But beneath that visual spectacle lies a quietly devastating problem. It's breaking the way mining actually works. Your ores are disappearing. Here's the core issue. Minecraft's world generation has always followed a reliable logic. Dig deep enough, and diamonds, iron, coal, and copper will be waiting for you in the stone. That contract between player and world is what makes caving satisfying. The Sulfur Cave biome tears that contract apart. The new sulfur and cinnabar blocks don't generate around existing ores. They replace them. Those pockets of diamond-rich deep slate, gone. That vein of iron you would have spotted on your way down, swapped out for decorative cave material. What looks like a rich, interesting biome to explore is actually a resource desert wearing a pretty costume. The aquifer problem makes it worse. It gets more technical and more frustrating. Sulfur cave biomes frequently feature shallow water pools layered over sulfur and cinnabar deposits. That sounds fine until you understand how Minecraft's aquifer system works. The game actively prevents ores from generating near these fluid pockets. So not only are the new blocks replacing ore spawning stone, the water pooling on top is telling the game engine to wipe out whatever diamond generation was left. It's a double hit that makes some of the deepest, most promising cave sections in the game essentially worthless for resource gathering. Mining through, it is a slog. You might think, fine, just push through it. Sulfur and cinnabar aren't hard to mine, and that's true. But the biome generates in such enormous sprawling veins that clearing through it becomes an endurance test even with a fully enchanted netherite pickaxe. You're not making progress. You're doing busy work-breaking block after block of material that gives you nothing useful, hoping that eventually the biome ends and normal generation resumes. For players who rely on caving as their primary survival strategy, this stops an adventure dead in its tracks. Just add ore variants. Fix isn't that simple. The community has pushed back with an intuitive solution. Add ore variants embedded inside the sulfur and cinnabar blocks, the same way ores appear in tuff or granite. It sounds elegant and visually. It could work for some combinations, but Waddles raises a concern that deserves more attention than it's getting. Accessibility. Gold ore against yellow sulfur. Redstone against deep red cinnabar. For players with color vision deficiencies, these combinations could become nearly invisible, turning resource hunting into an exercise in frustration rather than skill. It's a real design constraint, and it means the obvious fix isn't nearly as straightforward as it appears on paper. What happens next? Mojang has built something genuinely beautiful here. The Sulfur Cave biome adds visual drama and world-building depth that Minecraft has always excelled at. But right now, beauty is coming at the direct expense of gameplay. The players most affected aren't speedrunners or technical players with workarounds, they're everyday survival players who cave because they love caving. The question now is whether Mojang treats this as the balancing priority it clearly is, or whether the community is left waiting through several patch cycles for a fix that should have been caught in testing. Either way, until something changes, the message from the world generator is clear. Explore the Sulfur Cave biome if you want a great screenshot. Just don't expect to come back with diamonds.